Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day.
BoxingVoice.com.
What broke him down? Was it just
Body
the
punches. When I was hitting him with body punches, and I heard him. Actually, he was crying in there.
You were saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him? When did that happen?
And perhaps the fourth round on.
BoxingVoice.com.
So you knew you had him by that time.
Absolutely, but I knew he was tough and they're taking those punches.
Productions.
Making women gestures like, oh.
Let's go, champ.
It's the champ. Shannon the champ. With the fake champ. Battalion Lightning could go. BoxingVoice.com.
I'm gonna treat him like he's a C+ fighter. I'm gonna dominate, I'm gonna dog this fight. I'm talking about punishment. We're gonna punish you for 12 rounds. Either the referee says you had enough, or you can say you had enough, or you can stay your ass there all night until you ain't had enough. Man, I feel I'm the best in the sport, and to be the best, you got to beat the best. And all I did was beat opponents. I worked my way from the bottom to the top. I won a title by beating top competition and top fighters. This guy was hands the title, paper champion.
Do you feel that you're the best super middleweight right now?
100%.
Let's go, champ.
He can bring the pressure. He can box. I'm a true champion. I'm willing to go to his turf in Atlantic City. I'm going to step on him. I'm going to crush him. Y'all can mark my word to this. I'm going to crush him. He's a C+ fighter. I'm an A+ fighter. Come Saturday night next week, all the fans tune in because I'm going to dominate. This guy is flat-footed, swing wild. I'm not worried about who his trainer is because his trainer can't get in there and fight for him.
Productions.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. Today is previews and prediction day, so we'll be going over all this weekend's fights right here on the Boxing Voice Radio. Remember, if you want to give your prediction, remember that Tyrone is listening and he's writing down everyone's predictions. So Sunday, don't forget to ask for your crow if you get it wrong, okay? Because we going to call Tyrone and ask him who the fuck you picked. Did you get it right? Can you celebrate? Or, you know what I'm saying? Do you got to eat a nice serving of crow? And there are a lot of fights to discuss this week. So for all you hardcores, this is the spot to be. There's certainly a lot of fights for us to talk about that are going to be taking place this weekend. For my betting team, you already made money on the November 1st, Plant City, Florida, Pro Box TV. But get ready. The betting show is already scheduled for tomorrow at 10 a.m. 10:45 a.m. And we're going to have another one. And there's some things out there. There's certainly some things out there to make some money on, man. But salute to everybody that is joining me here on YouTube.com. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do so. This is our second episode of the day. And guess what? We do this every day, twice a day. Talk boxing all the time. I got to see a lot of people sparring this week, bro. We going to make some money. We going to make some money. I mean, I already said on Twitter that I seen Brandon Figueroa, but that's only one of many. Only one of many. One of many. I cannot wait for the December 9th card. And I ain't talking about Devin Haney. I'm telling you right now, I'm not talking about Devin Haney because I'm here with Cha when Haney's in the gym. Danny's the one that's always with him. What I got to see, definitely pertains to that December 9th, but not Devin Haney. And I see something like Mikey Garcia. I see something. So we might make some money on that day, man. But we are here to preview and predict all this weekend's fights, starting with obviously the card out in Monte Carlo. I'm not gonna touch on the El Paso, Texas card. I don't really know anyone on that card. Um, I don't know anybody on that card. I feel like maybe I know Stephanie Hahn, but I'm not even sure. Um, so yeah, we're gonna start off with the November 4th Monte Carlo card out in Monte Carlo. The Zone will be putting it on. It's going to be Joe Cordina versus Edward Vazquez. 12-round fight for Cordina's IBF lightweight title. Cordina, decent fighter, world champion, been showing his mettle for some time now. 16 and 09 KOs. This is a guy that, we thought was going to unify with Shakur. There was a bit of back and forth, and nothing came from it. His biggest win for me has to be Rakhimov. Rakhimov is definitely a difficult fighter for anyone. He's the only one to actually beat him. Rakhimov got a draw with Joseph Diaz that many believe he should have won. He also beat Zelfa Barrett. Rakhimov, tough fighter for sure. Beat Robinson Castellano. He's got a couple little wins under his belt, and gave a tough out for Jojo Diaz, the 2012 former Olympian and former IBF champion. And he was scheduled for a rematch. I don't know what happened. I think Jojo, got hurt. Not sure. But Cordina took him on, and the fight wasn't that close. It was 116, 111, 112, 115, 113, 114, which is your closest scorecard. Now Cordina is going to be stepping into the ring with Edward Vazquez, which is a common opponent with his DAZN and Matchroom stablemate, Raymond Savage Ford. Now, Raymond Ford, obviously, he isn't on that level of Joe Cordina, but he is in title contention, right? So he fought Edward Vazquez back in February of 2022, almost more than a year ago. That being said, that was just one of the wins in his career. After that, he's had 3 straight wins since then, the last one being Jesse Magdaleno. It was a good fight. The fight cannot be found on DAZN. I checked it, looked it up as Raymond Ford, looked it up as Ford versus Vazquez, looked it up as Edward Vazquez. There's a lot of Edward Vazquez associated content, but definitely not the fight. So all that we have is YouTube highlights of the fight via DAZN. So it's actually good highlights, but not everything that you need. That being said, those highlights certainly show that Raymond Savage Ford had a difficult time with Vazquez. So it's going to be interesting to see what Cordina does with Vazquez because, Raymond only has 50% knockout ratio, where Cordina has even, not Cordina, but Vazquez has even less at 20%. And Cordina has 56%. So we'll see. Is he able to establish his power? And is he going to be able to do better than Raymond Ford? He should, because he's a world champion taking on Vazquez, where Ford was just a up-and-coming prospect at the time. But if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. The number to call if you want to preview or predict any of this weekend's fights is 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time to voice your opinion. Twitter Spaces and Discord is available. Also, on that undercard, I'm interested in the Suleiman Quiscosko fight with Isaías Lucero. I'm following Suleiman because he got the win over Tulani Mbenge, who, I was a fan of. And, I was certainly promoting around these parts when he was at welterweight with that IBO. And, this is going to sound crazy now, but I'm talking a long time ago when Crawford needed opponents. I was throwing Tulani's name out there. Obviously, since then, Tulani moved up 254 to face Suleiman. Suleiman obviously got the win, 12 rounds, as you can see here on BoxRec. But he hasn't fought since then. He's been out the ring. I watched a few interviews. He's had some injuries, but I'm interested in this guy because he beat my guy. And that's how you guys should be as boxing fans, You're rooting for a guy. He doesn't win. You don't just throw away your guy and not get behind the guy that beat your guy. You certainly still rock out with your guy, and you certainly follow the one that beat your mans. You know what I mean? That being said, on the undercard is a very good fight. It's the rematch, Julissa Guzman versus Ramallah Ali. It's actually quite surprising Ramallah Ali is going straight back into this fight. There was a title on the line, so I'm assuming it's the rematch cause that she, it's like if you walk away, you leave your your belt, and everybody knows. But Lord, that was a tough fight. I mean, that was a tough fight. Credit to Ramallah Ali for getting back in there. And let me just go ahead and show you the face-off. Like, she's getting in there with the female version of Marcos Maidana, but that's disrespectful because this girl's Mexican. So let's say she's getting in there with the female version of Margarito. And Ramallah, trying to keep a straight face. Look at this. She puts the fist right in her face. Look at Ramallah, like, I'm not gonna let you bring me down to you. And look at her. She's got that crazy, cynical look, like, yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass. Now look, now she puts her forehead inches away, centimeters. Now look, now she leans it on Ramallah, and they had to grab her away. You know what I mean? Like, this girl means business. Let me tell you, I watched this fight originally. At first, I thought I didn't. Going back to rewatch it on DAZN, which it is still there and available on the D-Man. Lord, this was a good fight start to finish. Ramallah did very well boxing. The question is her chin going to hold up? What was interesting was that in that fight, Guzman was so smart that she gave Ramallah bits and pieces of her. Meaning, she didn't even introduce that left hook till like fourth round, maybe the third. Before that, it was all right hands clocking Ramallah. I don't know, again, how Ramallah gets out of this fight without being stopped. Guzman said in the press conference that she plans on stopping her before 8. But she definitely plans on getting the stoppage again. But, so I'm really tuned into that DAZN card. Don't mind it at all. I'm going to have to check the time. Let me see if they sent me anything in the email in reference to the time of that fight, because that's probably the biggest issue. It'll be Friday, November 3rd. No, that's the weigh-in. Fuck. No, this press release does not have the time. But let me check my DAZN and just see, because that'll be here on Pacific Standard Time. Because they usually have like the fight just waiting. Yeah, so don't miss. It'll be November 4th. And it looks like Saturday at 12 p.m. it starts. And that's Pacific Standard Time. But that, I wonder if that's before the bell, or is that the actual fucking card and there's a before the bell even earlier than that. I know my guy Alex will help me find out the actual running time for this, but my DAZN says 12 p.m., which seems very early for, but it's only 3 fights. Still seems early. I don't know. Whatever. Better for us because there's a lot more boxing on that day. So the sooner we could get done with the zone card, the more time we have to eat, do some errands, and get on the ESPN card, which there might not be none. If you're like me and you want to watch developmental fights, you might not be able to have any time. I mean, you're probably going straight from the zone to ESPN Plus. And again, if you're like me, you're gonna watch the Javier Martinez, Isaiah Wise, Isaiah Wise fight. Why am I pronouncing it in Spanish? No clue. Isaiah Wise fight. Uh, I'm invested in Martinez. Obviously, we got friends of the show from Milwaukee. Shout out to OC, my man Adrian, and a few others. Adrian from obviously Old School Boxing, and a few others that don't really call in, but they're out there. This is their guy. He's from out there. He was with Top Rank. He's certainly still with Split T. So I want to watch him. Charlie Sheehy, I think I watched him once. I mean, I think he's just like this ticket seller. I'm not sure if I'm confusing him with some dude that sounds like Charlie Sheehy that Lou DiBella has that's a ticket seller. Not sure. Lindolfo Delgado, we made money on him. His last fight, let's just double check. I'm pretty sure we picked this fight to go the distance, and it did. Yes, sir. You feel me? You feel me? So we're invested in him. We got to keep watching him because you never know when we're going to pick him for knockout. You just don't know. It could be this fight. Who knows? So he's going to be taking on Luis Hernandez Ramos in another 8-round fight. I have no clue who Omar Rosario is. No clue. Do I know Antonio Miralles? That sounds. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's crazy. Hold on. Let me hit my boy. Damn. Antonio. Wait a minute. Let me Google Antonio because is this guy? Damn, I hope he's not Robert Garcia's heavyweight. Fuck. Damn. I think this is Robert's heavyweight, right? Ah, fuck, it is, bro. Shit, man. Ain't this a bitch? Is it him? Let me see. Where's Pita? I don't see no Pita in this run picture. Don't know none of these kids. I feel like this is him, I swear. There goes Ellie in there. That's the gym. That's Robert's gym, I'm pretty sure. Fucking hell, bro. Yeah, this is certainly Robert's gym. Damn, this is so unfortunate. Lord. Boy, when it rains, it pours, huh? Fucking hell. Let's see what we got here with this guy. I know he's a puncher. Damn, look at that. 8-0, 7 KOs. Fucking hell. He's a puncher. I heard nothing but big things about this guy, but obviously I heard that from Robert, who promotes him. Record doesn't indicate much, but he's at least been fighting here in America on Top Rank cards. It looks like this is Save Mart Pachanga. Save Mart. Yeah, it looks like. Damn, bro. Fucking hell. Skylar Lacey's my guy. He's in trouble. Look, his last fight was 1-0. Ouch. That lack of opposition. Now, he is a Vegas guy. So, can the sparring make up for the lack of opposition? Fucking hell, I don't know. I don't know. Let me hit up Skyler, though. Motherfucker. I haven't seen him, so Can't even say how he ain't telling, but these guys should be DMing me. This is crazy though. That shit crept up on me. Damn. I hate when my guys are in like that. Then I'm fucking, I'm torn right here. Damn. 6-rounder too. This is gonna be tough. I'm invested. I don't even think Danny knows this shit. I gotta text him. This guy must be asleep. Moving on. The top rank card is phenomenal. I mean, that just made it phenomenal for me. First of all, you got Javier Martinez, you got Lindolfo Delgado, then you got Antonio Mireles versus Skylar Lacey. That's a fight. That's a fight. Believe me when I tell you they about to be in a fight. Henry LeBron versus William Foster. That's a fight. William Foster's the guy to beat the guy that Shakur's fighting. We got to pay attention. And he's active. He just fought. I'm pretty sure he just beat, and we made money on him with Maciel. He just beat Jamel Herring fighter Jose. Yep, there goes Maciel Lopez. We made the money on him. Feel me? If you ain't part of my betting show, you a little loser. And, probably broke loser too because you ain't part of the betting show making that money. That money. Nah. But you should join, though. Brandon Moore, he just signed with Top Rank. We had him on the show. He's the stablemate of Lorenzo Medina. You know I'm invested. He's taking on Robert Sims. Let me see if this is... Let me see who this is. I hope this ain't that old dude that's like 40, bro. 44. Nah, this ain't him. Okay, who this guy been fighting? Nobody. George Arias beat him in 2019. All right, they gave you somebody decent. Aries beat him by majority decision, so let's see if Brandon Moore can get the knockout. Feel me? He got to make a name. This dude is no age on his box rec. Moving on. Raymond Murataya is back. He's coming off the knockout to Jeremiah Nakatilia, and you know Nakatilia's in there with my boy, Tito Mercado. All right, let me just show you his little promo. Pride of the bowler, man. He's back. Tito Mercado. Let's go. Y'all gonna learn that boy name, bruh. 12-0, taking on Jeremiah Nakatilia. And only reason we bringing him up is because, once again, Murataya just beat Nakatilia. That's his last fight. So, you feel me? My guy 12-0 is like chasing Nakatilia. Look at that. Nakatilia did it when he was 17-0. Feel me? So now he's taking on Diego Torres Nunez. Never heard of him, but I'm invested in Nakatilia, so I'm watching. Just like I'm invested in Efe Ajagba. If you don't know, now you know. Joe Goodall is the guy to upset my guy, and this is how it works for me. You upset my guy, I rock out with you. He upset my guy, Stephen Big Shot Shaw. So not only do I want to watch it because of Efe, but now I want to watch it because this is the guy that upset my guy. So I'm into it. Feel me? Then we got on the zone yet again in Costa Rica. We got Yokasta Valle versus Anabel Ortiz for her belts. Obviously, Vazquez, IBF, and WBO. I'm interested in that fight, invested in that fight. This is a Golden Boy card. I'm invested in Avis Griffin. I've interviewed him. I've actually interviewed him for this fight. You can check it out on our YouTube channel. I watched him spar. He's a tall, long, heavy welterweight. Trains out of the TMT gym, Mayweather's gym, and he spars a lot in Top Rank. I think he's trained with Bullet as well. I'm pretty sure he is with Bullet. That being said, I was invested in this fight from the Rizzy Rip. Who else am I invested? Mariciela Cornejo making her probably second fight now at welterweight, or is this her first fight back since her loss to Clarissa, so I'm invested in her. Even though she lost to Clarissa, still invested in her. Let me see, did she get any welterweight fights yet? She did not. So this is going to be her first time getting a welterweight. Let me just show you what she looks like right now, because she's certainly getting to that welterweight. Look at this. Look at this she posted right here. You see it? I ain't even click it. I just want you to see it. Just make sure you're watching. You're watching. You ready? You ready? Look at that. Hopefully the weight, works out for her, because she doesn't have the biggest of wins, right? Like, look, she lost to Clarissa. She did beat Alma, but not by knockout like my girl Jessica. She lost to Franchon, but she went 10 with big Franchon at 68. She did beat Aaron Tuffill, but Aaron is now, I think, retired and training and just got hired as a matchmaker. She lost to Franchon a second time, but also didn't get stopped. Never heard of Samantha Pill. Isaiah Hernandez, that's actually a good win and a common opponent with Shadeja Green. Green for her, see? And Green could not stop her. I was live at that fight. Let me tell you, this fight, I'm like, listen, girl, you better stop that shit. Get off them fucking ropes. Let me tell you, you're going to lose the next time you fight a Mexican like that. That was a learning curve for Shadeja a long time ago. This girl is the toughest girl. People would laugh at her. She's not body beautiful. She don't got the best record. You know what I'm saying? She's a sleeper fucking fight. Look, no one can stop her. 4 knockouts, 4 losses, no knockouts. Look who she lost to. Green. Look who she lost to. PD popping. Alejandra Jimenez couldn't stop her. I don't know who the fuck Coven is. And Mariciana Conejo obviously couldn't stop her. That girl is fucking super duper 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 tough. Super. Look, she just picked up a win in Colombia. She might be looking for a fight. That's why she went to get a win. Because it looked like she went to Colombia last year after the Green loss. She took 2 years off. Green semi-retired. A shout out to my girl. Then she decided, fuck that. I ain't going to just go out on a loss. Let me go get some wins in Colombia. And now she did, so she might end up getting something bigger. She has 60. She might end up getting something bigger. But who else are we invested in? That's it. That's it. So, end of that night. Now, if you buy in this pay-per-view, I don't know that I am. I rarely ever buy Don King pay-per-views. But there are 2 good fights. Cassius Chaney, unfortunately, you have to decide whether you think this is a good fight. Cassius Chaney is unretiring for this fight. So is it a paycheck? What's he been doing? Who'd he train with? Because he used to be with Calvin Ford. Then he used to be with Steven Edwards. Then he used to be with Herman Caicedo, the trainer of Luis Ortiz. What has he been doing? Hasn't fought since 2022. Jumping in a 10-rounder. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Like if somebody's giving me their account, and then I'll watch it. Because I want to see the Makabu fight. Obviously, I've watched a lot of Makabu fights. I don't know who he's fighting, but I think I've heard that name. But Makabu always wins if it ain't the big name. Pretty sure he lost to Prescott, though, right? Badu Jack beat him. Tony Bellew. Okay, so it ain't Prescott. I mean, I said Prescott, but I meant Bradis. Meredith Bradis, but I guess not. We'll see, man. I never heard of Noel. Oh, well, I think so. I think I heard of him through Brandon Glayton. interviewing him, I think he's mentioned this guy because of possibly his status or he had an interim. I don't know. But I never watched them fight. So again, I'm not like gonna buy this pay-per-view. Just the bottom line. I'm not gonna buy that pay-per-view. But you want to throw me your Fight TV account, I'll watch it and give you my thoughts. Other than that, that's all the fights for this weekend. There aren't any more. Well, there is, right? You got this card in Long Beach. Somehow this card is on Fox Sports Deportes. But I don't know anybody on this card. And somehow it's on Fox Sports Deportes. But I don't know anybody on this card. I mean, I don't even know B-sides. I'm going to screen share it in case one of y'all know and be like, yo, that's my cousin Ness. You got to tune in. I never heard of anybody on that card, which is crazy. But it bees like that. You feel me? Then they got another one in Poland, which I'm not tuning into. And another one in France. Then you got Jamel Herring on the 7th, but that's like Tuesday. So don't forget, tomorrow, though, if you can watch, oh man, it's not even on the schedule? That's crazy. Let me check something. That's strange. It's not on the schedule, but they got a motherfucking betting line for that shit. Yeah, November 3rd. That's so strange. It's a UK fight. I'm shocked it's not on there. Huh. I mean, that's all right. I shouldn't be giving y'all no free advice anyway. That's for my betting show peoples. That's weird, though. It's not on the schedule. It's certainly on the line. I wonder what that means, though. Are they taking it off? Phone lines are open. If you want to call in to preview and predict. If not, it's a wrap. Yeah, because there's some hardcore shit. There's no tanks. There's no big names this week. You know, your big name is Efe Ajagba. The next big name is Joe Cordina. And the next big name would be Yokasta Valle. That's it. That's the best of the best for this weekend. So, last call for alcohol. Whoever wants to call in, feel free. Now is your opportunity. Tyrone is listening for whoever's going to make their picks.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
First super chat of the day. Shout out to Matt Bent. This said, Daily Dose of Tanquil. Romola gets the UD revenge. Pro Box card was dope. All right. Salute. We going out to Demo. What up?
Yo.
What up, champ?
Yeah, cool, man. I just called in. I
said
really
that. Where
just
the
got
ace
on
at?
maybe like 5 minutes ago. Let me go ahead and put in a couple picks real quick. I know Tyrone on here, so put me on the list right here. Ajagba. I don't know the dude that he's fighting, but I'm taking Ajagba. By knockout, obviously. Now, if he go the distance with this dude, I'm gonna be mad. Cordina. I'm taking Cordina. Once again, I don't know. I haven't did too much research on his on duty fighting yet, so I don't want to say knockout. I'm gonna say decision. Let me see who else was on there. I got Valle. Of course, it's decision. Women don't really knock each other out like that, so I'm gonna take her by decision. But I'm gonna place the parlay 2 different ways: money line and decisions. And then with a jog back to knockout. just to be on the sure side, because I did the same thing on what was it, Pro Box for the fights. Yeah, and I hit because I did all money line. So I just added the first guy that didn't even get the fight. So they pushed it through, got me a little bread. So I'm gonna send some ties in from that too. Who else on anybody else on there?
In terms of fights,
Yeah.
you got Henry LeBron versus William Foster. LeBron is the dude that fought the other LeBron on Top Rank.
Ooh.
And William Foster is the dude that beat the dude Shakur's fighting.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight. I don't know.
LeBron
I can't
also
choose
beat Andy
decision or not.
Vences.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I can't choose decision or not, but I'm going with LeBron. I got LeBron in that one.
For
That's
sure.
gonna be a good fight, though. I ain't gonna lie.
That is gonna
But
be a
yeah,
good
man.
fight.
Yeah, that's all of them though. Shit, I'll call in probably on the next show. I know it's gonna end pretty much after this.
You
But
know
shout
it.
out, man. Hardcore shit, man.
Word.
Shout out C-Dub, man.
C-Dub ain't even on the line. Fake hardcore. Average boxer fan, what up? Yo, yo. No te escucho. No te escucho. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, there's a lot of good fights and tough picks this week, man. That's why everybody dark, because it ain't easy. That William Foster LeBron fight, that's a tough pick, William Foster versus LeBron for sure. All right, we got average boxing fan. What's up?
Oh, bro. What up, Ness? How you doing, bro?
Chilling, chilling.
Yeah, I'm only gonna make 2 picks. I'm taking FA and what I'm gonna call the fight of the night, Saturday night, which is fucking Murataya and Asabache Torres. It's a possible knockout, bro. That Mexican kid is tough and he can fucking bang. He was on the Munguia card when he fought Demetrius Ballard in Tijuana. Wasn't his best performance, but he pulled out the dub. You don't think fighting in Lake Tahoe is gonna affect whoever is not coming in condition that good?
I
I be
for
watching
sure.
basketball, bro, when they go play in Denver. A lot of these motherfuckers say that altitude shit is for real.
Yep.
But
That's
yeah,
why
bro.
a lot of people train out here.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna pick Murataya, bro. I'm gonna pick Murataya because I feel like he's a more skilled boxer. But if that ring IQ fades in that match, I can't see Murataya getting fucking KO'd as well, bro. So everybody has to tune in and watch that fight. I think it's the co-main for Ajagba, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a really good fight, bro. That's all I got. Ajagba and Murataya for Saturday night.
All right.
Have a good one, bro.
You too. Shout out. If you want to call in, make your prediction. Discord is available. Twitter Spaces available in the landline. You can call in 1425-569-5241. Press 1 time to voice your opinion. Looks like we got a super chat from Tyrone the Great, $2. He says, hardcore previews and predictions tonight with the looking emoji. You know it is, sir. You know this is some hardcore shit for real. Let's see. Where are we? We are going to Alan. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Ness?
How are you?
How you doing?
Straight.
Doing good, man. Hey, so I'm gonna keep it quick, man. Henry Mocho LeBron is from my hometown, Aguadilla, Puerto Rico, so I'm gonna be going for him for sure, and I think he's gonna win this fight for sure. He has very good boxing skill, and I like how he pressures other fighters, makes them uncomfortable. He hurts them. and out jabs them sometimes. So he's a very good fighter, and he knows this is his time to shine. And I did watch Foster's last fight on Pro Box, and he's a very good fighter, and he has that win over De Los Santos. And I've been trying to find that on YouTube, and I can't really find that fight, so there's no footage of that, But I know he has that win over De Los Santos, but it's gonna be a pretty close fight, maybe. But I got the Puerto Rican dude for sure. And but like I said, yeah, Foster's last performance, I don't think it was too good. He didn't put too much pressure when he needed to. He just kept doing what he was doing from round one all the way to the end, and he didn't really push himself against a fighter that level. So I think Henry LeBron got this, man. Shout out PVV. That's all I got.
All right, all right, all right. Hardcore shit. You already know, man. We got Alex.
Nah, we don't say that hardcore shit because that's what the casuals be yelling. When you hardcore, you just go ahead and you do hardcore. You don't gotta say it. What's going on, man?
Chilling, chilling.
I just want to shout out Pro Box card last night. I didn't mention it before, but Alberto Palmetto, man, he actually was training in my hometown, man, West Palm Beach at Palm Beach Boxing. So shout out to them. That was a good main card too. I mean, I'm sorry, a good main event. Boca Chica, you could definitely see he has tools, but Palmetto just, I guess, was too rough and tough. In regards to the fights coming up Saturday, man, it's a lot. It's a lot. That Yokasta Valle versus Anabel Ortiz. And Ortiz has been there with some of the top girls. She just isn't good enough to get over the hill, and I expect the same here. So Yokasta Valle by decision. Another one I feel strongly about is Henry LeBron versus William Foster. It's a great fight. However, just watching them fight, I just think Foster's too smart, too sharp. So I think no, I definitely want to be put down for Foster decision win. I want LeBron to win. I want to root for him, but I just think Foster is just he's the better guy at what they do. Foster's just a little bit better at everything. But hey, if I get upset on that, I'll be happy. Another one I think strongly of is I got Trevor Bryan over Cassius Chaney, man. I just don't believe Chaney. I checked him out. He's been trying to get in shape since August, but he's at some boxing place I never heard of. Maybe you have Rose City Boxing. You know that place?
Hell no. What
Yeah,
city?
exactly. Like Rose City to me is Portland. So I don't know. Like he's well traveled already, right?
Well traveled in terms of what? Like switching trainers? Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know about all that. Trevor Bryan, I mean, he out here in South Florida. I mentioned to you earlier. I seen him sparring with David Adelaide and your boy Big Baby Miller. So I just think Bryan. I think his jab is going to be enough
How
for
long
Chaney.
ago? Cause I seen him sparring
2 months
too. He
ago.
he looks good in sparring, but then in the fight, like I seen him. He sparred out here for the fight with Dubois. And he was looking at. I mean, I called him kickstand. He got a funny leg, so I was calling him kickstand. And bro, he got knocked out, bro.
I mean, Dubois could punch though. Chaney, he probably could punch too, but Chaney's a little sloppier. A little later to the game.
Word.
Not as sharp, I think. And Trevor Bryan, he's all right. Some people like to shit on him because he was a champion and all that, and people felt he wasn't deserved. But I really think his lead hand is really good. I really like how he uses his jab. He doesn't have the best of legs, but for heavyweight, you kind of figure out your little pockets, where to place your feet. And if you have a good stick with stick takes you, a good jab takes you around the world. So definitely I want that there. And then the other fights, man, they're not that easy to call. I just had to go with Guzman over Ali. Just how that fight was going. Guzman was just so patient. Rama Ali just seems that she's just susceptible to that left hook. She's still with Manny Robles. I was listening to the press conference, and she was saying she gave Manny Robles even more white hairs. So that's how I, confirmed she was still with him. Rama Ali, she could box a bit, but I just think, she just stands too straight up. Doesn't keep doesn't stay on the phone enough, and Guzman is just gonna go ahead and remain patient. But I think it'll go to decision this time because I agree with Guzman. I think she's gonna move more than ever. But I think, like I said, that flaw she has, it takes more than one camp. It's a quick turnaround. It'll take a lot more than one camp to get that fixed, or unless they just focus on that and just play defense the whole time. Um, Ajagba Goodall, man. Woof. Man, everyone knows Ajagba got power, but it just seems as of late he's okay with just the 1-1-2s, the 1-1-2s, remaining patient, and going to decision. So I don't feel strong about it. Strong about Ajagba winning, but not strong on the method. But I'll be put down decision. And I'm just a Raymond Morataya hater. I don't have a exact reason. I've noticed actually when I feel like prospects get hyped so much, I develop a distaste, and it's not their fault. It's everybody else, right? But I feed into it. So I want to be put down for Diego Torres stoppage. He had this really nice stoppage on the Munguia Jimmy Kelly fight. It kind of went viral. He could punch. I see Morataya put down by right hands early against Galindo. I'm surprised he made it out of there. He did fight back. That was a great win for a young man's career. But yeah, I think he's a little too hyped up at this moment. I think he needs these type of fights to go ahead and start getting that hype. So I want to be put down for Diego Torres stoppage. Really put Morataya back to understanding that you got to work yourself up. That's why there's a way we handle prospects and develop them and match them up as so. But I'm really hoping it's a great fight. I think Morataya is the better fighter. It's just I was watching that first couple rounds and I just saw, yeah, man, he just couldn't see those right hands. Diego Torres is fast and powerful enough to do what Galindo did over and over. They were scheduled to fight Navarrete Valdez in the week of the fight, couple days, 3 days before. Then he has a hand injury. Why? I don't know. Could have really happened, but you know how it goes, man. There might have been an issue there, a little flaw maybe they just didn't feel comfortable with. Lastly, I definitely got Cordina over Edward Vazquez, but I think Vazquez is gonna last. I think he's tough enough. I think he's smart enough, and I think Cordina, man, he's someone that has to be motivated. And I listened to him. He was saying he's doing this for his kids and all that. That's cool. Cordina, he does have power, but bro. Did you know more than half his fights have been about at 135? Even though he's had a run at 130, but he has 17 fights. I think 8 or 9 of them have been at 135 pounds, and this is 130. He's defending his 130 belt. So
Tyrone in the chat said, Alex, what you be calling in on? You sound like you in the studio.
Oh yeah, man. Mic on sale, bro. I don't know what else to tell. It's me, bro. I make the mic. I make it sound like
Is it a mic or is it a headset?
It's a mic. I have a headset too. That sounds
No. It sounds like a mic and not like a
headset. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Cordina, definitely think he wins. I think he has the power to knock Vazquez out. Vazquez is a career 126 pounder. But if I watched a fight Vazquez had a couple of months ago, it was a lower level guy. But man, he is so good at finding where he wants to go. Like he doesn't waste anything with his footwork. And I think if he's able to stay within Cordina's big right hand and work his way through the jab, definitely expect him to make it all the way. Yeah, man. That's basically. Oh, keep an eye out on that kid Noel Mikaelian, whatever, the one fighting Makabu. He fought against Breedis, and a lot of people felt like he won. He's actually pretty good. I watched him. He can fight. He can box. The thing is, an activity, bro. Like it makes it hard to go ahead and just say, oh, he's definitely gonna beat Makabu because at least Makabu's been fighting. But yeah, I don't think that's something people got to look at before they want to go ahead and make a decision on how they feel that the fight's gonna go. Hey, man, that's all I got for you, bro.
All right, champ. Well, we got you down for show. We got Cliff in Connecticut. What up?
What's up? Yo,
Yeah.
Y'all gotta stop fucking dividing the fucking casuals, shitting on the casuals. Niggas be scared to call in and they wanna act like a hardcore when they really a casual because they feel disrespected. But dude that was you was just talking to, he sound like a real hardcore. I appreciate his call because um he made me feel like Foster's gonna beat LeBron. And I didn't really know, who to go with on that fight. So I'm gonna fuck with him, but I'm gonna listen to what Ness say too tomorrow. But I liked what he said. So I appreciate his call. He was you gave him extra time too because he was actually vibing with you. He was on that level that you respected. But yeah, like you said, it's a hardcore show, so I really can't offer much to the conversation. But I did want to suggest something to you
What's that?
because you know how nasty you is, and you always picking underdogs here and there, and you was bigging yourself up earlier. And I've been on the best show for a minute. You definitely be helping the barrios, the Big Bang. There's even more. That's just something that come to mind that really put money in my pocket. I think that what you should do, or I'll suggest that you maybe think about, is you said the other day that you're cheap and you'll make a long parlay
Yeah.
for a little bit of money, and then you was like
No, no, because
you admire people.
the long
Go ahead.
parlay, you could put a little bit of money and make a lot of money.
Yeah, I get that. I get
Okay.
that. And you was like you admire people, or you was like you wish you had the balls of someone who would just put like a lot of money on like one or two,
For
like a two
instance,
leg parlay or something.
yesterday, if I would have better balls, I would have put 200-300 on Palmetto, and bro, 300 would have made me
He was minus two
seven
fifty or
seven
something like that, right?
fifty 750 plus my 300 back. And that was for sure. I was for
Yeah,
sure, but
exactly.
I bet 25 on them, but I don't got the balls to bet what y'all bet. But look,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
that's
yeah.
like what? That's like I'm not good at percentages, but I usually bet $2. I bet 25 on him. So y'all should have known I was serious about that shit.
Yeah, that was some hardcore shit. I ain't know none of them niggas on Pro Box, and I missed out. Like, so I didn't even bet or tune in to the to the fight. Like, that's why I'm still casual. But the point that I'm trying to make is, since you be going sick like that, and you make a lot of tickets with a lot of different legs on them, you should make like a special ticket for the big spenders, like your high roller ticket or something, with
Well, I
just
tell
like
you
your
my
top
strong
three of the
recommend.
week. Yeah, but
Nah,
that's only
because
one
yeah, but
like pick.
I don't wanna do a strong recommend parlay because parlays, you know what I'm saying? Like I can never put I can never recommend you to do a big bet on a parlay because that's just it's too much risk. But I could recommend one guy. One guy.
I got you. It could
You
get
feel me?
dangerous. I feel you.
Nah, it
People
could
might
get
start hating
dangerous.
you.
Exactly, bro. They lost their mortgage. You want to blame it on me? No, sir.
Nah, it ain't your fault, but you could. Like you. It will really fucking help because you'll have 5 tickets with a lot of different shit, and I don't know what tickets to do. Like I start remixing your shit now. Well, I'll just take my favorite shit off your shit and make my own little ticket, and I might copy a few of them. But it'd just be dope if you were able to just put one ticket together and like, yo, look, this one ticket. If I was good to bet $50 or $100, it would be on this. But I understand if you don't want to really, what I mean, but gambling is definitely a slippery slope. But
For real.
that's really was my suggestion. That's it, champ. You know what I mean? I'll be here in the morning to rock out like we always do.
You got it, man.
All right.
Appreciate you. That was Cliff. Let's see what we got. Nike Hendricks, talk to me.
Shouts out Ness, shouts out Danny, shouts out the Boxing Voice whole team, man. I'm like the last caller, Ness. You know what I mean, man. I ain't really the super hardcore, but I know a few names. Which Ortiz is that though? Is that Victor Ortiz? Oh, nah.
Say what you mean, Ortiz?
The Val Ortiz. Okay, I see. Okay, I thought it was Val versus Ortiz. It's Val Ortiz. Okay, but yeah, man, I'm. It's a nice card though. I know about Ajagba. I
Close
heard
your
of that
door,
name.
champ. Close your door. Killing us
It's
right
crazy.
now.
Man. That's my damn seatbelt, man. My bad. But yeah, I heard of Ajagba in Cordina, so ain't too far in the dark. But hey, I just wanted to give my blessings, man. Keep this good work up. I'm gonna stay tuning in and get my knowledge on this boxing, man.
Appreciate you. We got Boxing Fan 90. Boxing Fan 90. Check, 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 check. Damn, bruh. Shit. So that's crazy, man. Jump out, jump back in, Boxing Fan. There you go. I'm still shocked about this Antonio Meirelles fight. Fucking hell. Skyler, I didn't even see him train, bro. I don't know where he was training. He probably everybody's training at the UFC fucking gym now. What up, champ?
What up, Ness? Yo, Ness, man, I appreciate you on that pick yesterday, bro. Palmetto. I'm still pissed off on that Leo stoppage, bro. That was some bullshit from the ref, bro.
Fuck yeah, bro. They be
But
cheating
yo,
us,
man,
man.
yeah, man, they fucked us over, bro, on that one. But man, listen to everyone listening, man. Trust me when I tell you guys, jump on the betting show, man. Let's be making us some money, bro. He ain't capping. It ain't no bullshit. I was like, man, if you skeptical, because I really don't bet like that, but man, they break it down. They go through it, man. Trust me, guys. Do yourself a favor and join and make that money on the side, man. That's some real shit. And appreciate you and Danny for that, man. But
Appreciate you,
man,
man.
real quick, Ness. My picks for this weekend, man. I got Efe winning. I got Cordina. Shit, I got Foster by decision, bro. Um, Tito's fighting on this card too, as well, right?
Not Mercado.
No, not Mercado.
Nah.
Oh
I
no,
wish.
not in this one. No, not in this one. My bad, bro. Fuck, bro. I got man. I don't know about Rahman Lee getting that. I don't think she's gonna win this one again, bro.
Well, she lost the last one, brother. Very
Yeah, she
bad.
lost the last one. I think she's gonna get stopped again, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Shit.
I've been so wrong. I wish now I got to do the research and check out what's the percentage, but typically you supposed to win the rematch if you lost, like AJ. But fuck, Wilder didn't do it. Then AJ didn't do it versus Usyk. It's a couple of people this year alone that didn't win their rematch, man.
Yeah, no, but that I seen that fight, bro, live too. Man, that girl, she got fucking power, bro.
A lot of it.
I think she's gonna fuck. I think Ali's gonna box her, but once she get caught, bro, I think that's it, man. But I got
I mean,
Murataya as well, bro.
Ali took those shots very well in the beginning, bro.
In the beginning,
Honestly,
yeah,
even the knockout, I don't know where the fuck it came from, bro. That shit was just
yeah,
it was a one bang left hook out of nowhere.
yeah. That's how she kept on getting her, bro. That hold with that fucking hook.
But that's why I'm saying it's out of nowhere because she was taking that left hook.
Yeah, yeah. I think she stops her again, bro. If I'm gonna bet, I think I'm gonna bet on the stoppage again, bro, on that one. But that's my call, Ness.
All right, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling in. Damn. So we did 1 hour. Hardcore shit, man. So sad. Marvelous says, I got Ajagba, Murataya, Brandon Moore, William Foster, Yokasta Valle, Jolisa Guzman, and Joe Cordina. Salute, champ. Last call for alcohol, which means this is your last time to get on the show if you want to make your preview and prediction. Now is the time. If you haven't checked out our YouTube channel, don't forget we're more than just a podcast. I have plenty of interviews every day after the show. I'm hitting the gym myself as well as Danny, and I'm getting interviews. I interviewed the lead sparring partner for Robinson Canciao. It's not Canciao either. It's Concesao or some shit like that. I don't know. He gives you the pronunciation. That interview, let's see, is it out? I don't know that it's out yet, but it would be out or should be out here soon enough. With Robinson Canciao, and Danny's translating, does a great job, obviously. Then I also interviewed his sparring partner, Shamal Canal, who was actually with DHP. And, I got footage of Liam Paro. Remember, he's fighting Montana Love. And Danny's got an interview with him, but I don't know where it's at. I don't know. You'll get it whenever you upload it. I also got footage of Zaquin Moses, who was in town. So just keep checking the channel. Every day we're uploading something new. Check out the interview with Troy Isley. Remember, he's got that big fight with Vladimir Hernandez. That interview is out. Kermel Moulton footage is also out. Check us out. Till the next one, looks like we got a cash app. Looks like we got Demo that says, I have Ali by decision. She's in my Pro Box parlay. Oh, damn, you added her. He went long parlay. I hear you, player. I hear you. All right, then. We are out. Let me double check Discord. Yep, we're done. To the next one. Peace.